I got gold around my neck, that shit'll make you blink.
YouTube, what is up? What is good with you guys? It's the Boul Nate. Shout out to the Boul Nation. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Honestly, this is kind of an impromptu video. Sorry, I'm sipping a little something. But yeah, this is a little bit of an impromptu video because I'm a person that consumes a lot of sports. I watch sports all the time. And obviously, you know, something I like to do. And this is really between Pat McAfee and Espn. So as we all know, Pat McAfee, I think it was sometime like last year. He's pretty much signed like a multi-year deal worth millions of dollars. Only the exact amount came out, but millions of dollars. It kind of forced ESPN to pretty much lay off a whole bunch of long-term personnel that not only rubbed some people that watch ESPN the wrong way. Apparently, it rubbed like some like the people that work at ESPN like the wrong way. So the Pat McAfee ESPN marriage got off to a rocky start from the beginning. But now with Pat McAfee having Aaron Rodgers on his show every Tuesday, and Aaron Rodgers, you know, saying some controversial stuff, and then now we saw today that Pat McAfee on his show was like pretty much said, you know, he said like as I said ESPN or trying to sabotage the show, and then he actually he named one of the executives. Apparently he's like the executive like for production. Yeah, there you go. Norby Williamson. So, and like he did it like on show, like kind of like impromptu, because he's talking there and then he slid like, yeah, he pretty much said, you know, people try to sabotage the show, you know, the ratings aren't true, you know, some people at ESPN. He said Norby Williamson, kind of like the main person, and honestly, like it garnered mixed reviews on Twitter, because some people supported, like, you know, like Pat McAfee stand up to, you know, ESPN, he's speaking the truth, and some people are like, hey, what you doing, man? Like you signed up to ESPN, like you signed a contract with them. And now a lot of people are speculating that like probably sooner than later, that, you know, ESPN gonna probably turn in contract and this and that. And honestly, my view on is that like that's kind of like I really want to sign with Pat, cause like I like Pat McAfee. Like he's unapologetic himself. He normally does things his own way. And, you know, as a content creator, as well with a podcast, like I like that. But I'm like, you signed a contract with ESPN, so like you're pretty much working for ESPN. Like your show for 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, goes on a platform. Like after Get Up, after First Take, there goes Pat McAfee show from noon to 2. So I'm like, bro, like this is not like YouTube full time, like how he was with FanDuel. Like I don't know, man. Like I understand you're kind of like one of the main guys now. Like you're making all this money, and ESPN like laid out a whole bunch of people. But I'm like, you're still under ESPN. Like you technically are working for ESPN. Like I know he tried to like make kind of like a separate thing, kind of like sound like he's like not really like working under them. But I'm like, you have their branding on your show. Like the Pat McAfee show, in the corner it says ESPN. So like, you can't just come out and start calling out people that not really high up, or people that's been there for probably years or decades. Just call them out like thing. And don't get me wrong, it could be some possible like sabotage of the show, probably, because like I said earlier, you know, Pat McAfee coming in for a lot of people out. So honestly, like that's gonna roast people the wrong way. So honestly, man, it could be some people in like within ESPN, which is like sabotage show, but like you just can't go out and publicly just like to say that. Like you just can't go out and be like, hey, you know, I think so. And then not only that, you actually directly name somebody too. Like, yeah, like. So honestly, like I personally just don't agree with him. Like, I like honestly, I know you want to, you know, to stand up for what's right and, you know, speak out about him. I'm like, this is not like your independent network. Like this is not like you just strictly on YouTube or this and that. You actually have to, you know, conform a little bit at least. And Pat didn't do that. Like I wonder how ESPN's gonna react to this. Because like ESPN pretty much shook up their whole thing to get Pat in there, and now Pat McAfee's kind of like he's having Aaron Rodgers on the show, be controversial. I know Rodgers said some stuff about ESPN too, while on Pat McAfee's show in the studio. That was kind of one of the first things, and then now Pat McAfee calling out one of the execs for the video production, saying he's sabotaging the show by like, I guess, leaking information or leaking like false number ratings. And honestly, man, like at this point, like it looks like this is going to like a pretty nasty breakup. And honestly, I think it's gonna happen probably like this year, cause I'm like the way like the show's going, and you know, I know another thing people saw, like, you know, Pat McAfee, you know, like, you don't wear like a tank, like a black tank top, but he's been wearing like shirts like this the whole week, so that's another thing. So, and honestly, like Pat McAfee, like his brand, his show is so big now. Like he has like what over 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube. Like that man can go anywhere and get paid. Like, so it's very interesting to see, because I'm like, I didn't expect this at all. Like I didn't expect Pat McAfee just to come out like that, and like especially like on ESPN, just coming out unabashedly. And like I know people gonna applaud him for it, because they're like, oh look, he's doing it to ESPN. And I'm like yeah, like, and that's cool, but like you can't just do that. Like any company, like you just can't go out there and just start bashing like executives or the CEO or this and that, cause shoot. But like, not a normal person probably get fired immediately. Like I can't go to my company and just start bashing like the CEO or the, I don't know, the VP and this and that. Like I'm gonna get fired. Like I'm gonna get chastised and fired quickly. So that's my thing with it. I'm like Pat McAfee. Like I said, I completely agree with him. Like you know, being himself and speaking up. I'm like, bro, like this type of place, like do that behind the scenes. Like talk about that behind like closed doors. Like you can't always like say everything that's on your mind, especially when you're working for a corporation like ESPN, like Disney that owns ESPN, because that is bad looking. And then obviously the other thing was that like Aaron Rodgers said some controversial stuff about Jimmy Kimmel, and then apparently like it was supposed to be like a kiki, like a joke, but you can't joke around with like the Espn like list stuff. So, and actually Jimmy Kimmel does the Night Show on ABC under Disney. So yeah, it's like going on with Pat McAfee right now. But I'm like, it's just slowly looking like a bad breakup here pretty soon. So we'll see. But like, I just want to get my opinion out, because this is pretty big talk about one of the biggest, I guess, I want to say influencer, but like one of the biggest stars and characters in sports right now, especially sports talk radio. Pat McAfee on still the biggest sports network, ESPN. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you next time.